soldiers, Professor Frontman here, and welcome to our journey into the fascinating realm of dark psychology and mind manipulation. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating techniques used by individuals to control and influence others for their own gain, exploring real-life examples that you might encounter every day. By the end, you'll be equipped with the knowledge to recognize and defend against manipulation tactics, empowering you to navigate the complexities of the human mind with clarity and resilience. But before we delve into the depths of this intriguing subject, let's start with the basics. What exactly is dark psychology? Psychology is the study of how people think and feel. Dark psychology is when people use their understanding of the mind to control or manipulate others for their own benefit. Our emotions often guide our actions, so understanding them is key to dark psychology. Everyone has this capability, though it's usually unconscious. If you're using psychology to help others, it's not considered dark. But when we talk about dark psychology, it's about benefiting yourself, not necessarily hurting others. In simpler terms, psychology explores how our minds work, while dark psychology focuses on using that knowledge to gain an advantage over others. People who use dark psychology to manipulate others. Dark psychology is something that almost anyone can use, but there's a point where it goes too far. This happens when people ditch persuasive reasoning and start using methods that society doesn't approve of. These tactics might not always be condoned, but they're pretty common. That's why they're called dark, because if someone gets caught using them, there are usually consequences. You can find dark psychology in many areas of life, like advertising, politics, and relationships. Sometimes it's subtle and not immediately noticeable, but if you look closer, you'll see it woven into our everyday interactions. Consider advertising, for instance. Saying something is a limited time offer is fine if it's true, but if it's used over and over again, it becomes a ploy to pressure people into buying impulsively. The effects of dark psychology. The impact of dark psychology can be significant and wide-reaching. It's not just about extreme cases like mind control leading to violence, but also about influencing everyday decisions, from what products we buy to who we vote for. These techniques can subtly manipulate our feelings, blinding us to manipulators' true intentions and potentially infringing upon our free will. It's not always overt mind control, but rather playing on our emotions to sway us towards joining a cult or supporting a political party. In more extreme cases, manipulators can even shape entire societies by controlling public opinion, potentially leading to a small group having immense power over a large population. While this kind of influence doesn't happen overnight, understanding these manipulation tactics reveals how seemingly daunting control can be achieved. Different types of manipulation techniques. Dark psychology revolves around manipulation, where the goal is for the manipulator to benefit, not the victim. This manipulation often involves specific techniques that, when used effectively, help the manipulator achieve their goals. Some manipulators are naturally skilled, while others are trained in these techniques. To become proficient in manipulation, practice is essential. Manipulation, like any skill, requires experience and repetition to master. In upcoming chapters, we'll delve into the most powerful manipulation tactics, empowering you to recognize and defend against them. Persuasion, a key aspect of manipulation, involves convincing others to act voluntarily. Effective persuasion relies on compelling arguments that resonate with the target audience's values and beliefs. Manipulators often play on emotions like fear or greed, finding punishment to be more effective than reward in motivating others. When persuasion falls short, manipulation steps in. Understanding the basic human drives of seeking pleasure and avoiding pain allows manipulators to influence behavior. By triggering emotions like fear, they can coerce compliance, exploiting vulnerabilities for personal gain. Manipulation can be overt or subtle, depending on the situation. In workplaces, supervisors may exploit employees' desperation for jobs by coaxing them into working overtime. Similarly, in relationships, one partner might manipulate the other by instilling a sense of dependency. Overall, dark psychology operates through manipulation, leveraging emotions and vulnerabilities to achieve the manipulator's objectives, often at the expense of the victim's well-being and autonomy. Neurolinguistic programming, NLP, is a widely utilized tool in various psychological therapies and neuroassociative conditioning. NLP involves the repetition of phrases and words to influence the subconscious mind. The idea is that with enough repetition, these ideas become ingrained in the subconscious, affecting behavior and habits. This can be beneficial for overcoming negative habits or boosting self-confidence. However, it can also be used to implant ideas, particularly in advertising, where slogans and jingles associate certain words or sounds with brands, influencing consumer behavior. In settings like the military, NLP is used to program soldiers' minds through repetitive slogans and mantras, fostering a sense of belonging and unity. Manipulators similarly use NLP by continuously reinforcing certain beliefs or ideas, such as parents telling their children they can't achieve something, or employers threatening their staff with dismissal. Repeated messages can deeply affect a person's psyche, leading to feelings of being overwhelmed and broken. Recovering from this type of abuse can be complex and may take a long time to restore balance. Hypnosis, a common tool in dark psychology and manipulation, is often applied subtly and without overt threat. In a typical scenario, a hypnotherapist might induce a relaxed state in a patient, allowing their subconscious to surface, making them more receptive to suggestion. But how can you achieve this relaxed state without the stereotypical pocket watch? Television serves as a potent medium, as studies show brainwave activity often mirrors that of deep sleep after prolonged viewing, making individuals highly susceptible to suggestion, effectively sleeping with their eyes open. Music is another avenue for hypnosis. A captivating melody can lull the mind into a relaxed state, making it receptive to implanted messages. Music videos exemplify this, using tunes to relax viewers while conveying messages through visuals. Additionally, prayer can induce a hypnotic state, particularly when individuals use it to connect with their spiritual beliefs. Through prayer, ideas become deeply ingrained in the subconscious, aligning individuals with their desired thoughts and feelings. And there you have it, soldiers. We've delved into the intriguing world of dark psychology and mind manipulation, uncovering the various techniques and methods used to influence human behavior, from persuasion to manipulation to the subtle art of hypnosis. These tools can have profound effects on individuals and society as a whole, but awareness is key. By understanding how these techniques work, you can better protect yourself against manipulation and recognize when others may be attempting to influence you. Remember, knowledge is power, and it's up to each of us to navigate the complexities of our minds with clarity and resilience. So, stay vigilant, stay informed, and until next time, keep questioning, keep learning, and keep fighting the battle for your own autonomy and freedom of mind. This is Professor Frontman signing off. Stay strong, soldiers.